Hi, my name is Dr. Calynn Lawrence, and I am the founder of the Holistic Healing Source for Marginalized Society. I'm a board certified forensic traumatologist and a doctorally prepared pastoral counselor. I am so happy that you are joining us for this lesson today, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Let me share my screen. Sorry, it's taking a little minute. It's loading. How to build and maintain a holistic self-care routine. That's just a little bit of information about the Holistic Healing Source for Marginalized Society. If you're watching this video, you already know about us being a mission-driven initiative and an online virtual resource center focused on trauma-informed, holistic mental health care and social justice content. So we will skip over that. The first opening question is, do you have big aspirations? What are some of your most important goals? I want you to think about that. So let's talk about what is holistic self-care. Holistic self-care refers to a comprehensive approach to well-being that encompasses all aspects of a person's life, including physical, mental, and spiritual health. It emphasizes the interconnectedness of these dimensions and the importance of nurturing each one to achieve optimal well-being. As you can see the Venn diagram, it shows how all of these things can intersect. Why is holistic self-care necessary for hardworking professionals and for anyone, but especially if you're a professional? Holistic self-care is essential for hardworking professionals and everyone because it prevents burnout, boosts productivity, and improves both job satisfaction and long-term career success by nurturing the physical, mental, and emotional well-being of someone. By addressing these interconnected aspects, professionals can better manage stress, maintain mental clarity, set boundaries, and enhance their overall effectiveness and resilience. To do your best, you have to be your best. Here are some of the key benefits of holistic self-care. It prevents burnout. Working long hours and dealing with stress can lead to mental, emotional, and physical exhaustion. Holistic self-care acts as an antidote by helping to manage and mitigate the effects of prolonged stress. It enhances productivity and effectiveness. You'll you'll have more clarity mentally, focus, and motivation. This leads to better decision making and higher quality work. It boosts job satisfaction and long-term career growth. It helps professionals build a more sustainable and fulfilling career. It leads to greater satisfaction and a better work-life balance. It improves mental and emotional health. It can help manage anxiety, improve emotional regulation, and foster a more positive outlook. It strengthens professional relationships. It helps professionals engage more compassionately with both themselves and others, leading to healthier interactions and dialogue. It promotes setting healthy boundaries. It includes the crucial skill of setting boundaries to avoid overcommitting and spreading oneself too thin. This is the true key to the coveted work-life balance. More time to accomplish your goals. People with better care routines tend to lead healthier, happier lives physically and mentally, leading to increased lifespan. The longer you're around, the greater your impact can be in your field and on those around you. That's why we asked you about your goals earlier. Here's a simple step or 4-step process on how to identify and plan self care activities around a busy schedule. 1. Pencil yourself in. With a tight calendar, you need to prioritize your weekly self care as a mandatory task. Time block a dedicated slot every week to do such. 2. Choose activities that target multiple things, and we'll get into this more on the next slide. To make it easier to target all 3 areas of self care, mind, body, and spirit, choose activities that are multi beneficial. Number 3, invite an accountability buddy. Things are always easier when you can do them with a partner. Find someone you trust to be an accountability buddy. 4, be flexible. Life happens, especially when you're juggling competing necessities. Always be adaptable to fit in your self care when you can, if you have to change times, days, or methods. Here are some holistic self care activity ideas. Yoga classes, those target the mind, body, and the spirit. Arts and creative classes, those target the mind and the spirit. Exercise or fitness routines, target the mind and body. Beauty routines, such as hair, nails, lashes, and aesthetics, target the mind and body. Fun in nature, that can target the mind, body, and spirit. Alternative medicine routines, such as herbal tea, aromatherapy, acupuncture, sound baths, etc., can target the mind, body, and spirit. Joining a support group or a community, which I am a huge advocate of, as they have saved my life, target the mind and spirit. Going to the spa for massages, facials, etc., target the mind and body. Travel. I love travel, huge proponent of it, international and domestic. It targets the mind and the spirit. A faith-based routine targets the mind and the spirit. And lastly, journaling or writing targets also the mind and the spirit. Going beyond those activities, here is how you can track the long-term benefits of your holistic self-care regimen. As a dedicated professional or person of marginalized identity, you probably love data and results. They also serve as a positive reinforcement to continue practicing your holistic self-care. The benefits can be tangible or intangible, internal or external. It all depends on your goals personally and your routine. To ensure you get the most from your self-care routine, we recommend you track it in a few ways. Assess the impact of your holistic self-care routine. You can use our free customizable self-care planner available at www.holistichealingsource.org, our online library of free mental health informed, spirit-led, trauma-focused books. There is a plethora of different topics. There's trauma processing workbooks, holistic mental health planners, neurodivergent academic planners, impulse control activity books, the self-care planner, manifestation guide, interfaith prayer journals. There's all types of stuff in our free online library that has won multiple national and international awards. So please check it out. But for the sake of this topic, specifically, check out our free online self-care planner. Next, do a weekly self-check-in by journaling. Write how you're feeling mentally, emotionally, and physically, and what factors may have contributed to that. Is it an overall positive trend since starting your holistic self-care routine, or do you need to pivot? And this doesn't have to be a physical journal, by the way. It can be as simple as your notes app on your cell phone, or a digital journal that you download, or it can be a physical, tangible journal. I myself am a fan of manually writing things out as I'm trying to express myself. So however it makes sense for you to do these weekly check-ins and write it down and record it, go ahead and do that. And lastly, you can ask for feedback. So, inquiring within your close circle if they notice an overall positive change in your mood since you've implemented your holistic self care routine. All of these things will allow you to assess the impact of your holistic self care. And I guarantee you, once you get the right routine down, because sometimes it may take a couple of different tries, once you get in a good rhythm, you will not regret it. Remember, self care is a lifestyle, not a quick fix. You have to keep at it to maximize progress. Here are some resources you should know in terms of holistic self care. Like we mentioned, our library. There is also on the holistichealingsource.org website. We have a free directory of valuable resources for marginalized populations. We also have a free presentation about free and low cost methods to reduce stress during trying times that gets into a lot of detail about free and low cost methods you could integrate into your holistic self care routine. Also, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, they offer free support groups and peer counseling via phone, virtual video, and in person. So check those out. Pathlight also offers free virtual support groups. And then, of course, 988, the 24/7, 365 crisis hotline. So if you are in crisis or someone you know, feel free to call that number and they will definitely help you. And lastly, here are the scientific references if you would like to have some further reading on holistic self care. And also, everything said in this presentation can apply to anyone. So, this can be done for yourself or for a loved one. So, if you're working in tandem with a spouse, a sibling, a child, a parent, to build out the routines, everything said in this presentation doesn't have to just be for you. In fact, it shouldn't just be for you. It can also be for your loved ones, your friends, your coworkers, whoever may need a little bit of help developing that holistic self care routine. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you found some useful tips here.